Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. Hey, what it do, what it be? It's the big boss KP out the 713. What's up, man? Boy just got through doing a workout, man. Let me tell you. I've been getting to it, bro. You know, y'all know boss train. I be working, bro. I'm not even active no more, but I just train, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a way of life. You know what I mean? Like I told you in the last video, man, I was training my partner, yesterday, teaching him because he's trying to get into boxing. So, man, we was working on some stuff. And then, because I still be getting to it. I still be hitting the bag. I don't spar. I haven't sparred in a while. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That might be the next thing I start back doing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, like, working on my feet, working on the bag, strength and conditioning, I stay working on the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? That's what take you to the next level is the fundamentals. So, boss just trying to stay active. You know what I'm saying? Stay alert, stay locked in, and stay trying to get it. That's just what it is. But let's talk boxing. Canelo Álvarez makes some more excuses, right? So I was watching Ring Magazine YouTube channel, right? And it's called Unboxed. So they did like a little series called Unboxed with Canelo Álvarez. And they talked about, just how he trained and, how he still got, the desire to fight, how he could retire right now. It's a good interview. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, in my opinion. But Canelo started making excuses, like why he lost the b-ball. He started talking about somebody's knee and, his shoulder and his eye. He didn't say nothing about his eye. But he basically saying, like, he couldn't run, and he couldn't spar the last month, and he, that's why he lost the b-ball, basically. And it's like, that wasn't the reason why you lost the b-ball. It wasn't a cardio issue, right? You got body bag and toe tagged by Dimitri Bivol because of the fact that Dimitri Bivol outclassed you. It was a fight plan type thing. It wasn't a, you didn't have a cardio. Excuse me, I'm sweating. I'm still sweating because I put in that work. But it wasn't a cardio issue. One, because you got tired. It was your fight plan was wrong. You was in there throwing singles thinking that Dimitri Bivol was going to fold, and he was throwing combinations at you. That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? And you thought Dimitri Bivol was going to be a light touch. I told y'all that, right? Now, granted, I picked Canelo to stop Dimitri Bivol. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to cap. Balls keep it 1,000. One thing I'm going to do is tell you the truth. I'm not going to sit here and cap and be like, I knew Canelo. No. I said, man, who was Dimitri Bivol? I'm not going to lie to you. Dimitri Bivol wasn't well known at that time, right? We just going to keep it real. Like, I didn't know who he was. So I was like, man, Canelo going to stop him. You can go, I can pull up the video. I'll put the video in here if y'all want me to. All I'm saying is, I was like, who is Dimitri Bivol? Who is that? Right? That's what I was saying at the time. Then he put hands, fists, and feet on Canelo. Now Canelo talking about, oh man, the only reason I lost that fight is because, I couldn't run and I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. I'm not trying to hear that stuff, bro. Truthfully, genuinely, I'm not. Right? At the end of the day, there are no excuses. You lost to Dimitri Bivol because he outclassed you. That's just what it is. Okay? Now he talk about the only fight he will go up to 175 for is Dimitri Bivol. Right? And it's like, why only Dimitri Bivol? So you can get whooped again? You could have been rematched Dimitri Bivol. You had a rematch clause. Right? Y'all had an immediate rematch clause. Why didn't you go back up there and rematch him immediately? This is what I be talking about with Canelo. And I like Canelo. Right? I think Canelo is a Hall of Fame fighter already. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like how he be moving. I'm like, just retire. Just retire so you can do what you want. That's all I'm saying. Because you can't sit here and say you the face of something if you not fighting top competition. The dude in the interview was like, oh man, you're fighting William Skull, who's a good fighter, and you know you fought this person who's a good fighter. You're just fighting good guys. You're fighting guys that are bigger than you, and you know this, that, and the third. And then you know they talk about David Benavidez. I don't think David Benavidez deserves. I'm like, bro, shut up. David Benavidez did everything he needed to do to get a Canelo fight. That's just real talk. We're not going to sit here and cap and be like, oh, man, he didn't do nothing. David Benavidez did everything the sanctioning bodies needed for him to do to get an opportunity to fight for a belt, and they kept robbing him. They keep doing the same thing. They keep robbing Buddy, bro. I'm not trying to hear this stuff about, oh, what has he done? I'm not trying to hear that, bro. This man fought Caleb Plant, right? Canelo fought him first. We're going to give him credit. But this man fought Caleb Plant. This man fought Demetrius Andrade, a fighter that Canelo didn't fight. Right? Do I need to keep going? Right? He just fought David Morrell. Right? He fought Vlasic. Like, what are we doing, bro? And he doing stuff Canelo didn't do. Right? Canelo not going to fight a young fighter, up-and-coming fighter. Right? He's not going to do that. He going to sit there and look at him. He going to be, he dangerous, too much risk. I'm not fighting him. If there's money behind it, I'll fight him. Right? That's what Canelo fight, when there's money behind it. Other than that, he not fighting. David Benavidez is about legacy. Right? And I know these Canelo fans go, oh, you're just crying. Canelo, no, because Canelo not doing what he's supposed to do. You can't sit here and say you're the best fighter in boxing. You can't sit here and say you're the face of boxing and this, that, and the third when you're not taking care of business in the sport of boxing. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's the problem that I'm having. You're setting the wrong standard in boxing, right? You was finna fight Jake Paul, right? Which I disagree with that fight. Not gonna lie to you. Nah, that's a big money fight, but I disagree with it, right? The money fight that everybody wants you to fight is David Benavidez. There's a whole bunch of money behind that fight, but you don't want to fight him. You don't want to give him an opportunity, and that's what's wrong with boxing. You sitting here talking about, oh, I don't want to fight him because he's not being nice to me. It's not for him to be nice to you. He tried to be respectful to you. You keep messing him over. So, yeah, he going to get upset because he did everything he's supposed to do in the sport of boxing. Canelo did this with Jamal Charlo back in the day. Now he want to fight him that Jamal Charlo got mental issues. I don't think y'all understand how this thing is going, bro. Like the games this man is playing. Now he want to fight Jamal Charlo now that Jamal Charlo got mental issues. Like, what are we doing, bro? This is the stuff I be talking about in the sport of boxing. And we supposed to sit here and think this stuff is okay. This is what we supposed to be doing. This how this supposed to go. We supposed to co-sign this. We supposed to write off on this. Oh, yeah, Canelo. How can you sit here and still root for Canelo after the stuff he be doing? This is what I don't understand. I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, you're complaining. You're complaining. You need to stop whining. Canelo's the king. Canelo's this. Canelo ain't no king of nothing. Canelo was a king of boxing. Right? I give him, he was, past tense, was a king of boxing. He's not one now. All he doing now is holding up 168. That's it. He holding up the division. Canelo can do what he want. He can do what he want. Drop them belts and move on. So these young dudes can take over and prove themselves. That's all we asking. We not telling him to, if he, all I'm saying is this. If you gonna hold on to the belts, fight who you supposed to fight. Look who he finna fight now, William Skull. William Skull is mandatory. He said, I don't want to fight him. So they took his belt. And you really saw Canelo fans getting upset. Oh, well, how you going to take his belt? That's his mandatory. Now, he wants to fight William Skull. He do stuff when he want to do it. And I know what y'all going to say. Oh, he's earned the right. Okay, cool. He earned the right. Cool. Earn the right to drop them belts and let these young bulls take over 168. You're holding up the division. That's why I sit here and say, I hope Terrence Crawford beat the brakes off of him. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope Terrence Crawford, matter of fact, I hope William Skull knock Canelo out. I'm not going to lie to you. Because he holding up the division. That's what he doing. Instead of doing what he's supposed to do, doing the honorable thing in the sport of boxing. The honorable thing to do in the sport of boxing is to fight David Benavidez. That's it. That's all we want from you. We're not asking for, we don't care about you fighting Crawford. I don't want you to fight Terence Crawford. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want you to fight Terence Crawford. I want you to fight David Benavidez. That's what I want. That's what every fight fan wants in the sport of boxing. Real boxing heads. We don't care about Terence Crawford. Right? I want Terence Crawford to fight Bakram Matazirlev, Jermell Charlo, Erislan De Lara at 60, or Boots Ennis, or Virgil Ortiz. Those are the fights that I feel like will make Terence Crawford a boatload of money. This Canelo fight, he's only getting paid all this money because of Canelo's past fights. And I'm talking about before the John Ryders, before the Yildirim's, before all of that. He's only getting paid because of Canelo when he fought Cotto, Canelo when he fought Floyd, Canelo when he fought Shane Mosley. Canelo's getting paid for those fights. He's not getting paid. So that's it. Canelo ain't fought a top fighter since Caleb Plant. We just keep it 1,000. You just watched in his last fight, Jaime Munguia getting knocked out by dude with no power. Knocked out cold with sleep. Laying on the ground. Jaime Munguia on the floor, gone. Right? Edgar Berlanga, he just fought on an undercard of a Pro Box TV card. They were worthy, and this is what I be saying. They were more worthy than David Benavidez, who putting butts in seats, pause, who everybody want Canelo to fight. This is stuff I be talking about, bro. This is why boxing is going, man, I'm telling you, this is why UFC is going to get bigger than boxing. Because of these games that these dudes be playing. Canelo got to go, man. I'm telling you, somebody unexpected is going to beat him. I'm telling you. It might be William Skull. Hopefully it is William Skull. That could disrupt this whole Canelo-Terence Crawford thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Boss gone.